Hey guys, how's it going? Dave here, and I have something a little bit different today. I decided to, talking with a friend of mine, kind of a small challenge. It started out as the 11-day challenge. Now I think I'm down to the 10-day challenge. And this is for the Mecha Lounge contest. What I decided to do for it, see if I can pull it off, is the Moya Mannequin Iron Baby Warmachine. Now, some bad news on this is I'm doing a review on this, and I also have the Iron Man. I think I mentioned this in the previous video. Unfortunately, Moya has been hit with a cease and desist order from Disney on the kit. So, it is not technically available, especially here in the States. Though, if you want to, you can email me. My address will be down below. And I can tell you where to go. I know of where to at least get the Iron Man. There's still a couple available. They're just not publicly being sold. But so this is going to be my my 11-day challenge. I'm not doing a lot of mods on here. There's approximately 65 pieces to the kit. It's not really complicated, but he's only about, I want to say, 5, maybe 6 inches tall, pushing it. And you'll see here, there is texture on here, so and on all the pieces. So, you know, he is needing to be sanded. And with smaller pieces, it's a little more time consuming. But I think I can pull it off. I've already got a majority of the head done. I did these last night until about 2 a.m. and I got the eyepiece. So I'm not sure what modifications that I'm going to have to make, if any. I know there's some gaps. You can see some gaps in there, so I might have to put some plating in there just to shim that up, close up those gaps and everything. But I've got that, and this is what it looks like once the head's all. It goes together real well. It's a cool little kit. Just a trim piece. So that's what it's going to look like once it's all done. I did have to, and I'm going to do a slideshow after this of the pieces and everything, but and then you can also go over the Mecha Lounge and see my posting on me building this. But there was some gap here, and so I smoothed that out. Everything's all smoothed up, pretty much except for this portion right here. The rest of the head's ready for prime. So not only that, took me, I want to say, about an hour to do with the process that I do. The only thing that I see that does need to be modified is the gun. It is a little warped, and there is texture on here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these out, use some of my aluminum tubing here, and put in to replace on there. It's actually technically it's actually probably going to be quicker to do that than to sit here and try and scrape and smooth down these barrels and everything. You know, I am going for speed on this, but I'm also going for it to look good by the time I'm done. So anyway, stay tuned. There's more to come. Alright guys, so I'm back again with an update, and this one I'm going to upload, and then I'll do the other videos following. So I got the head done, and the body's kind of pieced together just so I have a rough idea of what I'm working with. You can kind of tell that, I think I said it before, that this has texture to it. So what I ended up doing was super sanding, polishing all the parts for the head. So the head is actually done and washed. It's ready for primer. The color scheme I'm going for on this is like the special edition or limited edition Hot Toys black and white. So I thought it looked cool. Do something a little bit different. So I'm just going to show you how this pieces together real quick. This is a great little kit. Like I said, I think there's still some of the Iron Man available. If you want, you can send me a message and I'll let you know on that. So there's not a lot of parts to the head. You've got the top, and I'm not doing anything special with this. I'm not doing a lot of magnets. I might do magnets for the arms and for the gun. Other than that, and not really much pinning because it doesn't really weigh enough. The head's the biggest part, so it doesn't really weigh enough to warrant that. You've got the chin piece, and the way they ended up doing this is the peg that goes in is slanted, so you actually go in and it pretty much just locks in. So that was a cool design. And it kind of looks like, as I was working on it, I want to see if I can get this to zoom in and focus on that. I don't know if you can tell right there, but it looks like the pieces have wood grain to them. So I'm wondering, you know, I didn't see any of the works in progress on this, but I'm wondering if they did a majority of this kit in wood, which is actually a really cool idea in doing that. So we've got that. I've just got the eyepiece taped in right now. The only thing that I saw was, and you can kind of see it on these edges, there is a gap between the clear piece and the face mask, so I'm going to have to fill that in. The eyepiece and the chest piece is going to get tinted. Tinted red. I'm not going to clear paint them, I'm actually going to tint them. So that should snap on just like so. And you've got the top piece. So pretty much the head is all done. And you've got the neck. So there's that. Next up on my list is the chest piece. So I'm going to get cranking on this tonight, and I should get quite a bunch of this. The longest process, if this was a completely clean cast, I could probably knock this out in a couple days. But since I have to do all the sanding, that's what takes the majority of the time. The cool little design feature on that is to be able to get, so you have the separation in there so you can see it. And then that snaps in. A lot of these parts, they just snap together. That's really cool. Those parts go flying off. And this is one of the legs. So anyway, I'm really happy so far. Stay tuned for updated videos. I still have to find, I gave like 2 weeks for the person that I announced won the June contest to contact me, and looking back, I think he actually won one of the earlier contests. So I have to find a new winner for that. So stay tuned for that. Someone is due to win the high grade 1/144th XS Gundam. And I know I didn't have a contest for this month, and you know, I apologize for that. Unfortunately, with everything that's going on, me deciding to do this real quick and my other projects. I don't have a lot laying around to give away this month, but hopefully that should change for next month. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned. I'm going to have more updates. I wish I could do like a daily update, day 9, day 8. If you want to stay updated, you can check my Facebook page or check me out over at the Mecha Lounge. I do update pictures on there daily, and sometimes a couple times a day. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.